almost like feminine, but they're manly at the same time. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, I would have done them. Yeah, she was just too fucking cute. So yeah, I mean, I can sort of buy that argument a little bit. I mean, like I said, I don't, there's only it's parts of it just don't. I can't fantasize about it. You know what I mean? I can let the image sort of glance through my brain like a little quick thing, and but I can't really look at it. So I mean, I can't draw a picture for myself if that's actually happening. But the fact that I can let it fly through my head is, that's something. I mean, it's not inconceivable.
Now I remember that the video you make in response to the Brazilian when she tagged you for I don't know what fucking shit, and you were wearing the spandex pants and all.
Yeah, see, I was playing.
Oh, but she didn't really get fat. She just got fatter. And I don't know, his appeal.
He just got thick. Yeah, I guess kind of, he just got like puberty set in or something. Yeah, whatever. He did get maler. He hasn't done a recent video. He doesn't even have an account anymore. So, yeah, it's just weird that he took off the way he did, though. That was kind of cruel.
Actually, I kept on thinking about that. I mean, not kept on thinking, but it did cross my mind that, the kid was like 16, 17, I don't fucking know, and he made those videos, about pedophilia being okay. He was joking, but yeah, he made some pretty bold videos, and he was pretty aggressive, and I was thinking, well, what if you get a job? This shit is gonna stand in your way, definitely.
Yeah, I mean, that might be part of it. He didn't seem like the kind of guy that was all anxious to get a job, but, who knows? I mean, but I know he was doing like the band thing, music and stuff, so maybe he got caught up in that. And it became a commercial thing, like, don't waste yourself on YouTube, or something like that. I don't know. Pansexual, what the hell is that? Cool. I have sex with the earth. I had sex with a train, so I'm train sexual.
Why do you assume pedophilia is?
Yeah. Pansexual, bisexually attracted to someone regardless of the gender. I think it's more than that. I think pansexuals are like all over the place. They like anybody, boys, girls, transsexuals, old, young. They're attracted to anything remotely looking like a human being.
Yeah, well, that's where it gets tricky, right? When you start doing the furry thing and everything. Yeah, it's just so hard for me to separate sex from the aesthetics. I mean, it just really is the game for me. It's that whole candlelight imagey thing. I mean, if you don't have that, I mean, if you don't got the beauty thing, then it's like, I mean, I understand the whole romantic thing, I'm sure, if you're with somebody a long time and all that kind of crap, and you can remember, I remember what they used to look like 40 years ago, so I'll fuck my memory of them, and so maybe it'd work out okay, but, damn, I mean, I really like the image thing.
Yeah, but Gary, isn't sexual desire the ultimate manifestation of the DNA program? I mean, isn't that the DNA program at its most tyrannical?
Well, yeah, I mean, that's the game cheese there, you know, that's the ultimate cheese, you know, so, yeah, you know, but it's almost like the hunger thing. I mean, it's just something, yeah, I mean, if you're going to be alive, it's part of the game. It's hard to imagine life without it. I mean, you know, I can't even think about what it would be like to be a, you know, one of them castrated males or whatever you call those, you know, whatever that word is. Units. Yeah, I mean, fuck. I mean, what's, you know, no boners? Oh, man. You know, fuck. I just can't, you know, that's been part of, you know, I can remember, you know, like, my first conscious moments are boner. I have a boner in wet diapers, and I'm looking out a window. I mean, it was just, you know, but yeah, the boner thing was always, you know, that's just, yeah, man, that's pretty cool. I like this. Yeah, I just can't imagine life. I mean, life is bad, but I mean, life without it would be just like, whoa, what the fuck are these people doing? Well, what do you live for? What the hell else is there? I mean, food is okay, but it really isn't that good. I mean, I'm not, you know, I mean, I like a bag of potato chips, but, you know, it's just not enough. Not even close. Yeah, well, I mean, you know, fucking pussy's a lot better than eating pussy. Come on. I mean, you know, I just sorry, I don't, just, well, whatever. I can't, you know, I can't think of, I can't imagine, I mean, it's like not having a heart. Well, I don't have a penis? Well, I don't have a heart. I'm dead. I don't have anything. I have no material substance anymore. Yeah, well, whatever. Yeah, I mean, a eunuch can be on purpose too, I suppose, but whatever. I mean, I can't imagine somebody doing it on purpose, but whatever. I just can't imagine life without that desire mechanism. But whatever.
Yeah, actually, I can't imagine it either, nor do I want to see what I can't imagine. But Joe Rogan, the stand-up comedian guy, the guy that does all the, I don't know, with the mixed martial arts announcing, and he did the Fear Factor show. Evidently, on his website, he's got a link to people doing exactly that. And I simply, there's certain things in this world I don't want to see, and I have not had the courage to click that link. Nor do I think I will anytime in the near or distant future. That's just something I can do without. But evidently, there are people who do it. He's got a link.
Well, I mean, well, what's the difference? And if they have no use for it, then I guess that's it, you know. So I mean, it's already dead. If it's dead meat, then it doesn't matter, right? So that part doesn't bother me any. I just can't imagine living without the feeling of it, the sensation of it, the passion thing, you know, without that desire and that. I mean, you know, I mean, it's such a overwhelming kind of thing. I mean, you know, you live with memories of those. You know, I mean, I have like, you know, I have a whole collection of good boner memories. I mean, you know, just excellent encounters between me and my boner in the world. You know, and there's no, you know, I just that's 90% of 99%. I mean, of what I value of my life experience. Yeah, well, there's just so many of those, you know, those grade school ones and those first 16, 17, you know, the girl ones that you never even got to fuck but just the, they moved you. Lots of good stuff.
Yeah, but isn't that holding the door open for the DNA program? I mean, isn't that the ultimate contest of wills? Competing against that innate sexual desire and seeing who's going to
competing in which way? I mean, there's no competition. There's a condom, so there's no competition. I mean, the two separate acts, reproduction and sex, we completely separated those two events now. So I mean, I've never associated my penis with reproduction. I mean, it's never even occurred to me that that's its purpose or that it has anything to do with that. I mean, it's not even, it has nothing to do with it at all. I mean, as much as it's biologically built that way, in my head it has nothing. There's just no connection. I mean, my finger has as much to do with reproduction as my penis in my brain.
Okay, no, I wasn't aware of that. I hadn't gotten into the subtleties of your point of view, but all right, I get it now.
Yeah, I'm not saying being owned by, that desire is some sort of admirable thing. I'm just saying that that's part of the biology that I'm going to concede to. I can't, there wouldn't be enough value in my own personal life to propel myself forward if I didn't have that.
So sexual desire, obviously, based on what you've been saying, you don't have a problem with sexual desire per se. It's the narcissistic desire to reproduce and copy oneself that you take issue with. Did I summarize that appropriately?
Yeah, I mean, the ego desire, it doesn't have anything to do with it doesn't have anything to do with any biological imperative. It just has to do with an ego imperative, a psychological imperative. So they're two different acts. Reproduction and sex are not the same thing. We're not dumb animals. No animal reproduces on purpose. I mean, animals don't say, I'm going to go upstream and spawn and create the next generation. I mean, that's not what a fish is thinking. He's just thinking, I'm going to spill my load or whatever. He's compelled by some force. I mean, he's not even thinking that far because he only has sex once, right? I mean, salmon only get it once. I mean, they shoot their load and that's it. And it's all downhill from there. Most, an animal, I mean, if there's a monkey fucking another monkey right now, it's not thinking, I'm going to make a son. It's not what he's thinking.
Well, it does seem to dominate most of our thinking from the age of about, 12 to the point where they, kick the dick in the dirt, the yawning grave. It basically just occupies most of our thoughts for our waking life and our unwaking life, or seems to occupy most of our subconscious.
That's a weird one, though. I mean, people talk about, I had about 4,368 boners before I was 12. I wasn't attracted to women until I was 11. But I was incredibly sexual before that. I mean, I had all kinds of fantasies, related to sex, and, I had boners all the time. Gender is a social construct. Well, that's not exactly true, but I mean, come on. There are. I mean, we're obviously biologically connected to this sex thing, and the distinctions between the sexes